today. From GEHA.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnett
got his man. It's Dulcich.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Barnett.
Same connection. Dulcich once again.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw. Barnett. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 8 catches, 105 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
The Broncos at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. They're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was in the air, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
From the gun on 3rd down. Barnett, he finds Corey Davis. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Barnett over the middle, complete. It's Sutton.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Barnett. And it's Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So, Charles, they wanted 7 on that opening drive. They didn't want to settle for a field goal.
Felt like a tone setter. You know, that's what they were looking for, because a lot of teams, they'll march it downfield, and when they kick the field goal, it almost feels disappointing, doesn't it? You have a nice drive. Yes, sir. I think this team decided, guess what? No matter what, we're going for the 6, try and put those points on the board and set them back on their heels.
But unfortunately, that mentality did not work out. On first down, Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. The numbers for Travis Kelsey last week. 5 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes.
And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is, because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. On second and very short, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. The right's got it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Second down and 3.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They run right side with Hunt. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. We're scoreless after 1. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down. Barnett got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The end result, 21 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Now Williams running left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw. Barnett. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Barnett. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, Barnett. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Barnett. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Williams again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Back to throw. Barnett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here we go with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Javonte Williams with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive.
Yeah, they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now here's Mahomes. Swings this out for Hunt. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here comes Cohen. The ball comes out. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And able to work his way down to the 16. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are once again back in front. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Point after here coming up. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people are going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. From the gun on third down. Barnett, and a throw there going to be incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Now Myers for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man right side is Tony. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And the Broncos get there and take him down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the 2nd quarter. The Panthers still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Jonathan Taylor, over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Zay Jones, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a fought battle to this point. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mahomes. That pass complete to Moore. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Got his man complete, Moore. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35 on 2nd down, Mahomes looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Mahomes now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and that will keep this a 4-point game. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Barnett leaping, and he makes the grab. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Barnett for over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Williams is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Williams will try again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Complete to right. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there at 3rd down, and they pick up at first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive.
Barnett on the slant, completes to Sutton.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Barnett.
Got his man, it's Dulcich. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Back to throw. Barnett. And Davis has it over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
Oh, the spin. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Denver's offense now set to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
On 1st down, Barnett. They will find Davis. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Barnett. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This one swung out to Williams. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Back to throw again. It's caught by Davis. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throwing on 1st down. Barnett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Barnett. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Off the draw, here's Williams. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-score game. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Mahomes.
This goes out wide from Madison.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Mahomes to throw it. This one is caught. It's Moore.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Sky Moore.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw.
And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And able to get the 45 before he's brought down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On second down, Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. The bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
Here's Mahomes. And he's got this to Jefferson.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Mahomes swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Mahomes. Another completion here to Hunt.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions?